stop sleeping what the fools do.
You got 3 eyes, but you only used 2.
Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Good Dad here. I know it's been a while, but today we'll have another case of, in my opinion, another man getting railroaded with child support. Honestly, I think there should just be a flat cap on child support. I don't care if you make $1,000 or if you make $10,000, $100,000 or $1 million. There should just be a cap on child support because it just doesn't take all of this kind of money to support a child. You know, if you're doing well, then that should be to your benefit. And your kids should have that benefit when they with you and not with the other parent. I mean, if the other parent ain't doing as well, then they shouldn't be able to reap the benefits of your lifestyle if they weren't able to generate that kind of income. I mean, the kids are gonna benefit from it anyway because naturally you're gonna provide for your kids what you see fit anyway. And I just don't think that it should be solely based off income. I mean, if it is based off income, then there should be a cap. Like I said, that's just my opinion. This is how I look at it. And today we got a case. You know, honestly, I think I think Judge Vonda woke up on the wrong side of the bed today because she was on this man's ass mercilessly. You know, wasn't even really trying to hear anything what he had to say. You know, just the details specifically pertaining to the case and not, you know, the additional things that he wanted to talk about. But we're gonna check it out, man. You know, before we get started, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel. And hit that hype button too. I think they doing hype buttons now. Hit that hype button too. We need that algorithm making. So let's get to the video.
All rise. Judge Vonda B. Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Wilsons.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Miss Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, I would like an increase in my financial support.
Okay. And your financial support or support for your children?
Support for the children.
Okay. Mr. Wilson, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it, okay? Do not address her. I'm talking to her. You will have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Yes,
Thank
Your
you. Go ahead.
As I was saying, I'm already receiving child support, yes, but
Okay.
I would like an increase for our children.
Okay, how many children do you all have?
2.
And how much are you receiving at this time?
$1,500 a month.
$1,500 a month, okay.
Like I said, she's getting $1,500 a month from this man. So in a year, if she's getting $18,000 from this man, $1,500 a month is more than enough to take care of a child. You know, it's more than enough. What else does the child need? They need clothes, food, and shelter. $1,500, that's paying your rent. What more do you need? The money that you make yourself, you can feed and clothe the child. What more do you need? I just don't understand. That man is paying your rent. You're living rent free. You might as well be on food stamps and cash assistance and all that. I just don't understand it. But it is what it is. And watch Judge Vonda's attitude. Like her attitude is particularly unappealing this day. I don't know what happened before she came to court, but this ain't the usual Judge Vonda that I enjoy reacting to. I don't know what's going on.
And you believe that you're warranted an increase? Like, did he come into some money that you know about?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Okay, how do you know?
His secretary kind of told me.
His secretary told you?
Yes.
Did she tell you something or did you ask her to look for you?
No, honestly, she just brought it to my attention.
Sounds like you need a new secretary. She's just telling your ex-wife all of your business?
I don't know what she's talking about.
It's his ex-lover.
Ex-lover, okay. We're not gonna get into all of that. That has nothing to do with this.
And there we have it. That's the aha moment for me. That's the whole reason that he's on child support and that she's seeking to get more money out of him because she's mad about his ex-lover, or whoever she is. Look at the look. You see the look on her face? She's pissed about his ex-lover. Maybe he cheated with her, on her. Maybe they had an affair. Maybe she just didn't leave out of his life the way she felt she was supposed to, because she was obviously working for him, so she's still around, and that probably bothered her a great deal. So this is what it is. It's not about child support. You see the way she opened up. She needs more support for herself, not for the child. So this is a punishment. It's nothing more than a punishment.
Court.
Thank you.
Mr. Wilson, no, I don't need you to thank me, sir.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go. What is she talking about?
Well, I have an interest in an oil and gas, 2 oil and gas partnerships.
Okay.
But really, it's been a dud. We hadn't made any money until the last year we made some money.
What's some money?
I don't know how much the partnership made, but I received a $50,000.
Let me ask this question. When I ask a question, just answer it.
Yes, Your
I don't
Honor.
need all the extra.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much money are we talking about?
Well, the partnership itself made about $3 million.
$3 million.
But I
Okay.
received $50,000 distribution.
Now we're getting to it. You received
Well,
50.
I didn't receive $50,000. $50,000.
Did you come in my courtroom to play games? I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah.
not here to play games
No,
with you.
no.
He does that a lot.
Your Honor, she's
gonna check her?
She's
Listen,
talking when I'm talking.
And I'll get to her in just a minute, ma'am. I'll need you to save your comments until I return to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Wasn't gonna
Okay,
say
Mr.
nothing.
Wilson.
She said something.
Now you stop wasting my time. You received $50,000, correct?
No.
Okay, so tell me what's up with the $50,000?
Well, the partnership paid a debt of mine in the amount of $50,000.
Okay, so your partnership paid a debt of $50,000. What debt was that?
It was to the IRS.
Okay, all right. So you know that we could deem that as income, right? For
No,
purposes
Your
of
Honor.
calculating your child support.
But I didn't even receive. It didn't even touch my bank account.
It doesn't have to touch your bank account. Under Texas law, I could deem that $50,000 as income, although it's not income producing. What else? Where else you work?
Now, though that's a tough conclusion to be subject to, I can see how that is deemed income because it was charged to a debt that he had and it cleared the debt. So hypothetically, if the 50,000 touched his hands and he applied it to the debt, or whether he didn't apply it to the debt, he still made that money. So even though it's kind of a railroad, I can understand how that's income because it cleared the debt in his name.
I'm an attorney,
Okay, what type of law do you practice?
criminal law.
Criminal law. All right. How much money you make there?
Well, it ebbs and flows.
Well, answer the question, Mr. Wilson.
I make
Seems to
about
be-
80. I bring home about $80,000.
All right, let me look at some documents you turned in here. According to your documents, your tax return last year was $72,000. That's about accurate?
That sounds about right.
Okay, so let me tell you what we're getting ready to do. That $50,000, that was the distribution, right? That's your testimony, right?
That
Your
went to the
tax returns
IRS.
are correct, right?
Well,
They
Are your
are.
tax returns correct or they incorrect? Is it as simple
according to my
yes or no?
CPA,
According to your CPA. Okay,
I didn't
so
prepare them.
according to
No
that,
addressing that woman talking.
I have your off doing the gross from the $50,000. That brings your gross to $42,000, $4,200, excuse me. The net of that is $3,510.58.
Straight to it.
And then, according to your tax return, you make $72,000 in your business, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So that gross is $6,000, which brings that net to
You're not supposed to be making
$4,779.38. Who covers health insurance for the children?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$161.
$161. Let me just make sure. Is that what you're looking at in front of you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I have your document here. $161. You're going to be responsible for reimbursing that to her.
Thank you.
Yes, so.
Well, you don't have to thank me. I didn't do you a favor. That's just what the law says.
Well, shit, it's about time. Hair done, nails done. Watch everything big.
Okay, so adding your two net resources together, I have $8,289.96. Reimbursement for the health insurance, prior to adding the reimbursement, it comes out to $2,072.50. Reimbursement of $161 gets you to $2,233.50 because your income did increase from the time that you all got
Your
a
Honor,
divorce.
Can I say something?
Can you ask me the question without wasting my time? Can you do that?
I saw on her Instagram that she goes on a lot of trips. I just think this extra
That-
money is gonna
no.
go to these trips. I really don't think it's gonna
Look,
go
look,
to
wait,
anything
wait,
related.
That is not true.
I think that's a valid point because going through our journey of reactions, we have seen social media be used as proof of either monetary income or proof of improper use of child support. So I don't know why she didn't bother to listen to this man's testimony of her going on extravagant trips or doing whatever she was doing on Instagram, because that's a valid point. Because people post stuff in their real life on social media, whether it be deceptive or deceitful, for lack of a better word, whichever word is the word, to appear to be more than what they actually are. Whether it be false or not, it is proof. It is proof. Whether the way it be doctored up or shown in a light that's kind of not authentic, it is a fact. If you took a trip, then you took that trip. If you got these nice things, then you got those nice things. Whether you just showing those nice things or not the bad part of your life, it's an experience that she had. So I think she should have took heed to what he said or considered it at least. And she's gonna say Instagram is fake.
Excuse me?
That is not true.
Excuse me?
You need to stop it.
Excuse me,
I can
both
show
of
you
you
the
need to
Instagram.
stop it. Both
It's
of you need
Instagram,
to
it's
stop it.
fake.
Excuse me. When I talk, the two of you be quiet. Now I see why y'all got a divorce. Y'all cannot get along.
No, we
But
got
listen to
divorced 'cause
this.
he
No,
cheated.
let me tell you
He
about
cheated.
this. I don't care if he cheated. I do not care about her Instagram. All I care about is the money that you've made to make sure that your children are taken care of according to the documents that your CPA produced. Your income went up, therefore, your children are entitled to an increase. So, final child support amount, $2,233.50. Is there anything further from either of you?
No, ma'am, that'd be great.
Thank you. Anything further, Mr. Wilson?
I guess not, Your Honor.
Well, I guess you all are dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
So in conclusion, we have another man railroaded in the system, being overcharged for child support. He's paying this woman nearly $30,000 a year. That's a whole salary within itself. She don't even gotta go to work if she don't choose to. She could just live off of the child support. So how does that support the child if it doesn't directly support the mother? Just a sad story. You know, that's just the way it is. Honestly, it'd be cheaper to keep her, you know, and you know, we hate to say it, but ultimately it all comes down to the judge's feelings, because they could throw the book at you, they could choose not to throw the book at you, and obviously she was having a bad day. When she walked into that courtroom, she was having a bad day. She was on that man's ass. She was relentless. She didn't even consider any of his testimony about her spending the money on anything other than herself, which should be taken into consideration when dealing with child support. That's why this game is dirty and it should be reformed, and that's what I stand for. That's what I do this for. But anyway, that's the end of today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that hype button. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.
Wake up, sleeping what the fools do. You got 3 eyes, but you only used 2.